Yo, we're live, Jamie.
Get me out of here.
Welcome back, everybody. This is another episode of Full Heel Podcast. It is actually number 50 if you exclude every single one of my fight companions, which is a fuckload of them.
A lot of fight. Oh yeah,
I've done over 70 episodes since March.
But this is the number 50th official podcast.
50th official.
Like not bad.
Podcast. Like number, like if you were to go in chronological order. From what I've numbered them, because I'll do one, and then if it's a fight companion, that's not number 2.
Yeah,
that's just fight companion. And then it'll be number 2. So now we're officially at number 50. Nice. It's going to take me a while to get to 100 if I keep going like this. I'm doing a lot of episodes. It's not that I'm not doing episodes, it's just that I did it weirdly, and I didn't number the fight companions.
Your mic is backwards, too.
No, it's fine.
Oh.
I have it universally speaking.
Gotcha. No. Oh, you have it the whole circle
around? Yeah, I just started leaving it like that. Yeah, you know, the growing pains of being a...
Yeah, man, you gotta learn the hard way, man.
Yeah,
that shit was fun, though. That shit was fun.
Pretty much I've gotten it down to where I can get the mics to work pretty good.
Because imagine if somebody had set it up for you perfectly and everything, and then you run into a problem. You're gonna freak out because you have no idea what the fuck to do, or at least where to start looking at.
Well, you know what's funny? Like, this probably isn't number 50, so if you go online, you'll find a couple episodes that I don't think are numbered, that are just named. Like, we had a presidential election one where me and Frankie talked about the election while the debates were going on. We have some fight companions that I never uploaded to Podbean or the audio version because this is all before the audio. So once I started on audio, I have 1 through 10. 1 through 10 are on YouTube, and I have all the audio through 1 through 10, and I've been saying I'm going to upload it, I never have, and I should, because I see people that download the first episode I've done, they've gone back and listened to the first episode, so I should actually throw number 2 out there already.
Might as well, since you have it.
So I have 1 through 10, and literally what I did, once I got to the audio part, once I started throwing it up on iTunes and Podbean, I started 1 through 10, so then I started 11.
Gotcha.
And then I started going from 11 on, to 12. And now we're at 50.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And so it was my 50th episode.
Fuck that shit.
And
fuck it, man. We're just halfway there to 100 now. Fuck it. Let's go.
So the card this weekend, might as well get into it. That was our last episode of the Live Fight Companion for Miocic versus Ngannou. Let me bring up the fight card real quick. I don't know how much you remember about it.
I remember the last, 3 fights for sure. The other ones, I can't really remember.
Too much about them?
Yeah, because they weren't really that exciting either, man.
There wasn't a lot of names.
There was that one knockout for the rematch for that one fight.
Yeah, that one was good. The Burgos versus Cater.
Yeah, Cater.
Let's see. So we can... Oh, shit. Stupid advertisement, sorry. Let's see. We go look at the bottom real quick. Islam Makhachev versus Gleison Tibau. He beat Islam Makhachev defeats Gleison Tibau in the first round via
not KO. Even almost right a minute into it.
57 seconds. Yeah. So Makhachev is a really good wrestler. He's not known for his striking. He's just known for kind of controlling, and he trains with Khabib, but he doesn't really have a mauler style. He'll hold you down on the floor and he'll control you on the floor, and you won't get up from the floor. He'll fuck you up there. But
nobody expected him to win by knockout.
No one expected him to win by knockout, not even Gleison. And say what you want to say, Gleison was suspended for 2 years by USADA. Man. He was always thought of being a huge guy for that division.
I just liked him because I knew him.
Gleison?
Yeah.
I liked Makhachev because I had seen him fight. I thought it was going to be tough.
He looks like Khabib, too.
Yeah.
From where I'm sitting.
Yeah. So I don't know if you've heard... But Gleison Tibau was said to have beaten Khabib in the fight they had in the UFC. If you go back and watch it, the judges gave it to Khabib, but Gleison is said to have won that fight. Even Joe was saying that.
Like it was the total dominance. Damn, I got to see it now.
I'm going to go back and watch it now, too, because that fight's going to come up at 223. Him and Ferguson, Tony Ferguson. And it's going to be interesting to see because Ferguson has good wrestling, good counter wrestling, good jiu-jitsu, and good striking. Gleison Tibau has good striking, good grappling, and good jiu-jitsu. Just more powerful. I'm not sure because Tony likes incorporating his elbows and kicks, and, elbows and kicks are they're devastating, just thrown right. If you know how to throw technically, those techniques, if you can throw those, if you can perfect those techniques, they're devastating techniques to land. So it's going to be interesting to see if Tony can land any of those techniques, just because Gleason was able to have success against Khabib. I want to go back and see exactly what he did to
like make people
to fuck up Khabib a little bit.
That's definitely on Fight Pass. I would think so, right? If not YouTube, I'll YouTube when I get home. What was the second fight?
It's on Fight Pass 100%. It has to be. It's a fight a while ago too, and you could say that fight was a while ago, but has Khabib really improved on his striking that much? Like, he's wrestled everybody,
and I'm not saying the fuck out of it.
I'm not saying that he just why fix what's not broken. His style is devastating.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he can strike though. Man.
Yeah, no, he can. We've seen him strike, but just the thing is, like, we haven't seen it jump to that level that it was that long ago. We haven't seen leaps and bounds in his striking game that we would be like, his wrestling game has evolved that much. His wrestling game is his wrestling game. He's been that dominant because he was a combat sambo guy. So I don't think he's necessarily improved his wrestling game. I think he's just been dominant forever, and he just knows the techniques and executes them right.
Gotcha.
And just trains right. Can Tony Ferguson avoid it? It's funny how it became the conversation.
Yeah, let's wait for that till after we're done with the fight card, man.
Yeah,
we just get to, because I don't even want to talk about the next fights until like it gets good, man. Because I can't. They were all like decisions after that. 3 of them after that were all decisions.
Well, maybe if I talk to you about them next time, you'll know who they are. You'll be like, oh yeah. So Enrique Barzola, he's an Ultimate Fighter winner for the Ultimate Fighter for Latin America too.
Okay.
And Matt Bassetti, I don't even know who he is. He came from the Dana White Contender Series.
They're looking for a
and
fight.
He lost.
Damn. Okay.
He got knocked out, and in this one, he got decisioned out.
Damn. So he's one more loss. He's out then.
Well, he hasn't won. Like, he didn't even win the Contender Series to get in here, and then he lost in here. But the thing is, Barcola's no joke. Like, he's game. It's not like he's a badass striker, but he's been polishing his striking, and he's a relentless takedown guy. It's not like he's a fucking Olympic wrestler and he'll fucking high crotch dump you on your head. But he shoots for the double leg and he pushes through it and he'll drive through it to get it. Gotcha. And he usually gets it and he'll try to beat you up on the floor a little bit. But his striking is not phenomenal. But he likes putting it together to link together his takedowns. So he takes out Matt Bassetti. We'll see what's up with Bassetti because that's 2 losses, no wins in the UFC. Julio Arce versus Dan Ige. Julio Arce displayed that his striking was just on another level and his takedown defense was there. I thought Dan Ige was going to be able to take him down and beat him up on the floor and cancel out Julio Arce's striking. That was not the case.
Yeah.
But they were both from the Contender Series, both of those guys. Then we had Dustin Ortiz versus Pantoja. Do you remember this? I was saying I was calling Dustin Ortiz like a Koscheck kind of guy.
Yeah, because he had really good wrestling.
Yeah, so guess what he did?
He wrestled the shit out
of the guy, and the guy couldn't. And just like not like I'm a Nostradamus, but I thought it was going to happen like this. I thought he was going to wrestle him.
That was his fucking strength, man.
Yeah, I thought he was going to wrestle him, and he was going to be able to avoid the submissions early on, and then later on,
just wear the guy out.
Yeah, he was going to be slippery. He'd already avoided him. You take away the guy's confidence because he hasn't been able to do it. So he continued to win, and he progressively got better throughout the rounds and dominated more. So he just won.
Very nice.
Dustin Ortiz, unanimous decision. And then we move on to Abdul Razak Al Hassan versus Sabah Hamasi. This was a rescheduled fight.
That was
from
fucking knockout.
UFC Detroit. Because one of the referees fucked up the call. I think it was Herb Dean. He was standing behind them, and this guy kind of fell while this guy was swinging. It kind of like clipped him. It
looked like he knocked him down.
Yeah, because he dropped laterally. He just dropped down. Boof. And the ref stepped in, stopped the fight. Herb stopped the fight.
Well, at least they knew it was a fuck up and rescheduled it.
Yeah, so they rescheduled it. And for Hamasi's demise, because
nasty fucking uppercut. Remember? Yeah. That thing was disgusting.
Damn, so we had 2 uppercut finishes in this fight.
Yeah, because which one was the shovel uppercut looking like? Who threw that one? I think it might have been that one.
I think it was that one because
That shit was
Cater
bad.
landed the 2 uppercuts on Burgos.
I remember all you guys were talking. I'm the only one that's seen it. Like, all you guys were, like, looking at each other talking. And I remember, I'm like, holy shit.
Set up viewing special. We saw
No,
the fucking
I know,
preview.
but that shit was awesome, though. Like, seeing it right live when it
Yeah.
happened. Because he not hit. Well, we'll talk about it when we
Yeah.
get to it.
But Hamasi gets KO'd punch first round, 3:47 in the first round. It sucks for him.
Yeah.
It was a rescheduled fight. But Al Hassan demonstrates that it wasn't well, it was a fluke to begin with, but he was the better person to... Anyway, it was going to go down like that anyway.
I think that's it right there in the second window.
What?
That knockout.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah,
It's in the
right,
second
that's
window,
it.
yeah. He's standing above him in one of the pictures on the side. And then we had Kyle Bochniak versus Brandon Davis. I don't know if you remember this one. Brandon Davis wasn't really doing anything. He was kind of like...
Running away, wasn't he?
No, he was kind of... Bochniak was more on the defensive, but Brandon Davis was kind of like, come on. But, Kyle Bochniak was just doing what he had to do to win rounds. Not trying to talk shit or anything. He was just doing what he had to do to win rounds.
Yeah.
Brandon Davis wasn't doing enough. Wasn't landing as many strikes or takedowns. Well, that's the name of the game, right? Stupid me. But, like I said, he was kind of like trying to call Kyle Bochniak at him while Kyle Bochniak was landing strikes and using the outside of the octagon and using the perimeter to his advantage so he wouldn't get hit. And then, let's see. Rob Font versus Thomas Almeida. I was completely surprised by this one, 100%. I had Thomas Almeida working the front leg, taking out the boxer and Font, and just using his more clean, crisper strikes to take him out. The Muay Thai style to take out Font's boxing style.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the case. Font actually knocked him out with a head kick, which led to some ground and pound. Well, not really. He just landed some punches on the floor because the head kick had pretty much finished Almeida.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Which is kind of amazing. Like I said, a boxing guy, you could see the development in this guy's game if he's landing head kicks from a boxing style. Like, coming from a boxing style, landing it on Almeida, such a good striker, a Muay Thai striker who likes kicking a lot, gets taken out with a head kick is kind of shows you what we're missing in Font. And maybe, if we get to see more of these performances in Font, we'll see him climb the ranks.
The ranks, yep.
Because Almeida had like 2 losses only to Jimmy Rivera and Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, it was good people he lost.
Yeah, and he was on a 20-fight win streak.
I remember all that green on his fucking page.
Mm-hmm. John Vellante versus Franco Mar Barroso. Split decision for John Vellante. I thought that was a bullshit judge's scorecard. Whoever gave him the card, or whoever gave the fight to Barroso, someone gave it to him. This is the guy that ran all day.
Oh, okay.
This is the Brazilian that ran all day against.
Because I remember it was one of them. I knew it was towards before the DC fight that some guy was fucking running a lot.
Did we start on this one or did we skip this one? I don't remember.
I think we started on the Cater one. I think
we might have started on the Cater one. Yeah, we skipped this one, but we were watching this one and it was just John walking down Franco Mir.
Yeah, dude, he had fucking everything.
He was landing his jab, he was landing his strikes. He was just not putting everything together. Like I even mentioned that I feel like John's always missing a gear. He's missing something to land a knockout, to finish the top guys. Maybe he's just a mid Carter. Maybe he's just there to beat the Franco Mirs.
Like I wouldn't even say a gatekeeper, just somebody that can throw on the card.
Mid gatekeeper almost of sorts, like
the gatekeeper before you get to the gatekeeper.
Like he's like, oh, some people know him, but it's because he's been beat by the
good people,
the Pat Cummings, the Huas, Latifis, and Latifi's a good wrestler. He good decision out John, but John's got to figure that out. He's got to figure out how to get up off the floor from a good wrestler. He's got to be able to piece together these combinations to knock these guys out because they're landing on him, but he's the one that sometimes gets knocked out. Who knocked him out? I think John was even winning that fight. And then he got knocked out towards the end. I think it was the 3rd round. Don't remember. But he wins this one. He takes a split decision. Like I said, one of the judges gave it to...
Yeah, man, all stupid.
I don't know why.
I think Schaub said they should be like just put down like a dog. He said.
I don't know if you saw.
Man, did you
John Volante's face?
Did you Brian Callen spinoff thing aired tonight?
Oh fuck, I missed it. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
I'll find it.
It was all over Facebook. I'm pretty sure
on
you
CBS?
seen it.
I don't have CBS on Sling.
Oh fuck.
I don't have CBS. No, I don't.
To support him.
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
I'm gonna start sharing that for him.
Yeah, man, he deserves it too. He's fucking
network
funny.
TV.
Yeah.
That's his first.
Like own show.
Yeah, he gets his own fucking show.
And
dude.
that's what Schaub said. That's what he wants, but he never wants to admit it. He said he's been too let down by Hollywood before that he doesn't get his hopes up basically. And but he said that's Schaub.
That sucks for him. Fucking sucks. That he's never, because he's a talented guy. He's just never been able to find like his show.
Yeah, man. He's always been like a sidekick almost.
Yeah.
He's funny though.
Dude, Brendan was fucking shitting on Ngannou so bad.
It's true though.
No, we'll go over it right now.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah,
we'll
get to it right now.
2 fights away.
Calvin Kattar versus Shane Burgos. I didn't know anything about Kattar. I had seen Shane Burgos' last fight. I think it was a Contender Series fight, actually. No.
I've never seen it.
No. Let me check, actually. I could just bring it. I'm over here, like, second guessing myself. When I could just click on it real quick.
It has all his fights and everything on there.
Yeah, this whole record. No, he had 3 fights before this. I saw the Gufando Castro one. Mm-hmm. And, he has good striking. He has good striking. It's just not super crisp. It's not, he was throwing a lot more power shots, a lot more looping shots than Kattar.
That was
which wound up leading to Kattar throwing some uppercuts and catching this guy
twice.
Yeah, so he caught him once with the uppercut and hurt him really bad. So this guy kind of
folded and just
he kind of stepped back, looking down, and kind of kept his face away from the opponent. You always got to keep your eyes on your opponent. And he's stepping back with his head down, looking at the mat. And Kattar didn't stop progressing forward. He knew he hurt him, so he followed it up with the second uppercut. Toma, palos.
That was nasty, man. He folded him, came back up,
Boof!
And then just folded him again.
Yeah, just the second shot put him out, knocked him out.
Yeah,
KO. Beautiful win for Kattar in his hometown of Boston. I didn't know it was his hometown. I just knew he had to beat Andre Fili. Mm-hmm. I should have checked out the fight a lot better. But good win for Kattar. KO punches, third round. It was a good fight.
Yeah, it definitely was. That's what we started off the night with, too.
Daniel Cormier versus Volkan Ozdemir. What'd you think about this one, Jamie?
We called it, man. He didn't give him the Dan Henderson special, but he just dominated, until he fucking got the TKO in the second round. But the first round, it was all right. But you can tell DC was just gonna fucking overpower him. Even if it didn't go past the fucking second round, you knew he was just gonna just flip him and just control him the whole time. I
jumped on the Ngannou hype train, but I didn't jump on the Volkan hype train for this fight.
Yeah, man.
I'm not trying to shit on Volkan. He's a badass fighter.
He just really hasn't been put to the test.
Yeah, but I thought Ngannou would win, but I knew Volkan wouldn't.
There's levels to it.
Yeah,
and DC's been champ before, man. He knows what he's fighting for.
Dude, man, I've said it multiple times on here. I followed the heavyweight Grand Prix.
When he was an alternate.
Yeah, I've seen him as an alternate. I started being a fan after those fights. I've got to see his growth in MMA. I was a fan. He was at heavyweight. Then he dropped down to light heavyweight. I even thought he was going to beat John Bones Jones in the first fight. And I'm a John Bones Jones fan as well.
Yeah.
I just thought his wrestling was going to be
too much. Because you knew his background, dude.
Yeah.
You seen him grow. That's why. You exactly knew what he was coming from, what he's capable of. And all the people that he's beat before John Jones, you're like, oh, this is just another big name he's going to run through. Because he fucking killed you, Dino, the stems and shit.
God damn. Nah, it's just good shit. It hit me after. I hadn't hit it until like a little bit.
And it's on you good, too.
Yeah, it's on me, and I'm good. I'm good.
What?
Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!
Give me that shit, bitch.
Get out of here.
So yeah, man, I knew he was gonna dominate him. I didn't think he was gonna knock TKO him though. I didn't think so.
I thought he was gonna submit him,
Mm-hmm.
but anything from that position, like he crucified him. So he could have mounted him and just started hitting him on the side of there. Like, took the back, started fucking pounding him out till he gave up his neck or something like that. I thought a submission was gonna come, something like that. But
and he had his knees perfectly in the fucking mat, right in between them.
Yeah, but he just had him pinned down and he just fucked him up.
He pretended that was John Jones and shit. I bet you he did for
probably.
a second.
But he weathered the storm in the beginning, though. I don't know if you remember. He was
Yeah, no time was fucking swinging, man.
Yeah, Volkan was trying to knock him the fuck out, and Daniel was leaning a lot towards his tendencies of leaning to the left, and I don't know if he caught that or what, but he stopped kind of doing it, and then he started changing it up a little bit, and maybe that's because Uzdemir was getting kind of tired from throwing those shots and not being able to land them. But I'm glad he didn't. He stopped doing fucking leaning to the left. I'm gonna go back and watch that fight. I should have, but I was watching the Royal Rumble today. You got so much to watch, man. We'll talk about Raw right now. The 25th anniversary show. But I had Raw to watch, and then yesterday I recorded with Jeff. Then I had to watch SmackDown highlights.
What a little bit.
And I was watching Royal Rumble 92 a little bit. I didn't even get to the Royal Rumble part. I was watching the whole event. Yeah. But I need to go back and watch the Daniel Cormier versus Volkan fight to see the point where he figures him out. Like, this is over right here. I want to see what it is, either the tiredness or I don't know. He figures out something in this guy's game plan that he could take him down.
He knew he was gonna dominate him, man.
But yeah, no, he figured it out towards the second half of the first. Took him down towards the end of the first. And almost choked him out.
Yeah, he had his back and everything, man. And then everybody like, dude, it's gonna be over the next round.
Then he took him down.
Yeah, because he's seen how fucking vulnerable and like how shitty his defense was off his back.
And then just beat the fuck out of him on the floor for a while. Then the ref had to stop it. It didn't seem like a crazy beatdown. It's just he had him crucifix and was landing those shots. But after you see him in the press conference, Uzdemir's face was pretty fucked up.
Gotcha.
He had a lot of damage on it.
Yeah, it takes a while for those bruises to show and shit.
Yeah. And then the main event. Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou. It went the full distance, the 5 rounds. Say what you got to say about Ngannou, bro. Let it be known. You and fucking Shab over there hating all day.
Not hating, man.
Hating.
He just...
Hate.
He looked so bad against him, that's it. He couldn't do nothing on the floor. You can definitely tell. There's a time lapse of the beginning of each round, and they show how just tired he looks, and how much more his shoulders are slumped over, and how wide his mouth is open and shit. Like he can tell he was just fucking. He was out of it, man. He ran a marathon without preparing for it.
So, cardio's an issue, wrestling's an issue, and striking's an issue.
Yeah, he wasn't throwing good technique.
But here's why I'm not worried. He's in the heavyweight division.
That belt changes hands all the time.
Yeah, and it kind of like. So here's the thing.
He'll learn from this.
Yeah, he's gonna learn from this. In my opinion,
he might come back.
Shab completely jumped off the train and tried to derail it and.
Dude, he can learn wrestling. He can learn wrestling and just work on better cardio.
Yeah. So Shab says his coaching sucks. His coaching is guiding him to the championship fight. Do we need a change? Yes. Or do we need additions? Yes.
Yeah, there you go. I was about to say we don't need to change people.
Yeah, we
need to bring more people in.
Yeah. Now that he got paid for this fight, somewhat money, hire a really good wrestling coach.
Yeah. That's it.
To just wrestle the shit out of you and teach you how to get up.
That's all he needs,
and
though, man.
Run.
Yeah.
Just run.
He just needs better training, man. He has the potential. Every fucking fight starts on their feet, standing up. So he knows he has a potential to knock somebody the fuck out. But if that doesn't work, he needs to have backup shit he can go to. He has the potential, man. I didn't like that Shab called him Czech Congo with braids. Because he's way better than Czech Congo. Czech Congo was just a no name.
I don't remember Czech Congo fighting for the belt. And the thing is, like, he could say, like, oh, well, Chet Congo fought better competition. Bullshit. These heavyweights have all fucking just circled, like, around. They've all been merry-go-round.
Yeah,
They've all, like, fucking filtered through different organizations, come back around, and they're back here. Except Miocic. Except Kane.
Yeah.
Like, except that what we consider the top-tier guys haven't.
In UFC.
But, like, whatever makes, like, the gut of it. Like, even Verdum's gone to fucking Strike Force.
Everywhere.
Yeah, he's been back, like... And he's probably number 2 right now behind Kane. And I don't know why Kane's number 1. He's been injured for so long. I don't even think he can be on that.
I hope he comes back, though.
Yeah, I hope he comes back, too.
Damn,
but
Stipe,
I'm a Kane fan. But Stipe kind of took that crown.
Yeah, Stipe fucking just overpowered in Francis, man.
With Stipe there, it's going to be kind of hard. But see, here's the thing. Hire a Jason Perillo. Hire a really good striking coach. Someone that's going to work to get you your basics.
Yeah.
To get you your fundamentals. To set up a jab. Imagine if fucking Francis... Because you remember when we were watching the fight, I'm like, why is he throwing all this shit?
Yeah, he was
like,
just
why
doing
is
too
he
much.
throwing like crazy? I'm like, why isn't he like pop... Like trying to find his distance? He didn't try to find his distance.
He came out berserker
And
style.
and here's the thing. Stipe was standing on the outside trying to find his distance to shoot in to take him down.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what happens when you find your distance against a guy? You can land that punch when he's coming in. You can land that knee when he's coming in. It's just he never set anything up. He never measured himself. He never used the measuring stick, and that's what we like calling in boxing our jab hand. The measuring stick to touch him up. Boom, boom. That way you feel comfortable, and you know, because you've been boxing so long, that when you throw the right straight down, you know where it's going to hit.
Yeah.
Pop!
Exactly, because you have it measured up already, man.
Yeah.
But no, he was coming out like he had fucking invisible luggage under his arm, dude. That's how he was fucking... that's how he was throwing, man.
He was fucking...
It makes sense, though, right?
Yeah.
Just invisible luggage under his arm, just fucking swinging, man.
He
has the potential, man.
So now he's got money. He has...
the experience.
Yeah, Chop says he's not a once in a lifetime athlete.
I don't know.
I would say that too. He's a great athlete. I would still say that.
Yeah.
He's one of the best in the UFC athletic wise.
But no, he's not like once.
I don't know who. I don't think I ever said he would go to the NFL. I might have compared him to those athletes, but
yeah, Chop was just killing. He was
just murdering him after he lost. Yeah.
As if he lost a lot of money on it or some shit.
Ozdemir's a lot more skilled, I would say though. Like if you were to compare these
striking,
two fights,
hell yeah. How about Ozdemir versus Francis? But they're heavyweight, light heavy, right?
Yeah, they're different divisions.
Fuck, that would be a good fight to watch, though.
Yeah,
because somebody's getting knocked out in that one for sure.
So that division, heavyweight,
it's not a lot of people, man.
Not a lot of crazy people. Francis already beat a lot of them. Give him a rematch or give him someone that he hasn't faced in the top 5.
Yeah, because he just lost against the champ and he was ranked number 2.
And
we'll see what happens.
If you want to build that division and eventually get him back up there, you're gonna have to give him another striker that he's gonna knock out. Because someone that just stands with him is gonna get knocked out. Because they're eventually gonna get touched.
Yeah, but not if they outweather the storm though. Like we've seen, he knows he has to work on his ground. And
Chop gave no credit to Ngannou for the first round. And look
he connected on his
face.
He fucking
like some of those were connected, but a lot of those were like miss.
They still landed though. They hit his face.
No, some of them landed, but a lot of them were like just not landing, and that's what took a lot of his energy. When you throw and you don't fucking land, it's weird. It kind of knocks you off center, and you kind of have to center yourself again. Gotcha. You're off balance.
True.
Because you're expected to connect, but I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Give him someone in the division that he could beat if you want to build him back up there. I would say give him even someone out of the top 5, someone in the top 10.
Fuck it, why not?
Give him number 8. I don't know who number 8 is.
Fucking pull it. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. We'll be matchmakers right now.
If people want to talk that much shit, fine, then cool. Let's give him someone that he should be matched up with if he's that bad. Let's see. Heavyweight. Number 8 would be Marcin Tybura, which is fighting Mark Hunt this weekend, number 5. So let's see. If we haven't faced anyone in the top 5, he was number 1. Damn. That'll definitely drop him down to number 4. No, to number 3. I think Alistair. No, I don't know. He beat Alistair. They'll drop him down to number 2. But Verdum would move up, I would believe, just because of the grappling aspect. Verdum doesn't have that crazy of a chin on him, though.
Who's Derek Lewis fighting this weekend?
Derek Lewis is going to fight... Is he fighting Tybura? He's fighting Tybura.
Yeah, so give him Alexander.
Alexander Volkov, number 7? Yeah, I would say so, but I think Volkov might be a grappler. He might be scared. Scared of that shit. Work on your defense, man. Work on your defense. He can learn, man.
Yeah,
Especially if he doesn't...
Yeah, Shab was just ripping into him, though, man. That got me a little upset. I was like, dude, calm the fuck down.
Yeah, man, and I like Shab. But sometimes he gets...
I think he felt like kind of bitter in some type of way.
Yeah.
That's why he was just so hard on him. But Ngannou got the talent and the power, man. He just needs to change some things up. That's it.
If he wants to, he'll progress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
If he gets the right people around him, he's going.
Yeah, he'll be good, man.
If he's smart about it.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got a good jits guy in there. He's got a lot of raw power that can be molded into different aspects of this game.
Yeah.
And he's already connecting and knocking people out. Why not polish it? Why not sharpen it? Why not put a jab together?
So
why not put a 1-2?
So he can be precise and powerful at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, did you see that Doug Rose interview? Have you listened to it yet?
I got like a little bit through to it, and then...
It's good. It's pretty cool, man.
There was a lot to listen to today in the podcasting world.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot came out. I'll probably get to it tomorrow in the morning.
So makes it... Well, you seen how I had my setup at work, dude.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Because because it's like the main floor with the open cubicles, and around that is offices, like little offices with glass windows, and we're in one of the outer offices. So it's me in front of the glass and one guy sitting this way, and then the other guy, like all our backs are towards us, and we have an empty desk right here where we just put stuff at. And like I said, that's why I have it set up, so everybody that walks around never gets to see my screen, and I always have it just right in the corner, so in case somebody does come, I just have full screen on that, and that's it. I have a headphone in the whole day, so it's fucking sweet. But yeah, that's why the last couple of days been going by fast. But yeah, man, fucking Stipe pulled it off, man. He just dominated the shit out of him. I want to see him against DC or Kane next, and that's it.
I don't want to see him against Kane because I think Kane's injured, and we're going to see Kane get beat up, and then we're going to be
not his comeback fight, but Kane has to at least fight one guy before he fucking fights for the belt. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah. I would like to see that, but I don't know if that happens.
Because he said that he got like a steel cage around his
I don't even know what that
spinal cord, right?
I don't know what that means. That sounds crazy. That gives me like tingly down my spine.
They can do it though, man. And like you know how gardeners, like our dads, have put that when like they're growing tomatoes or something, they put that steel,
yeah, I've seen it on legs and like broken limbs, like
so I'm pretty sure they can do that in your spine, but that's just crazy, man.
Yeah, it sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, like you said, almost like a Dr. Octopus looking type shit down his back. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So fucking fight card for this weekend. Do you have a picture for the fight card for this weekend or no?
No, I don't.
God damn it, bitch.
I didn't make one for that one. I should have.
Gotcha.
What is it? It's just gonna fight night. I should say it right here.
UFC on Fox.
Oh shit! UFC on Big Fox 27. Like usually it's FS1. This is Fox.
Because the Super Bowl's not this weekend, but the weekend after. So they have.
It might be a little bit earlier. I might have to get you like at 4:00 instead of 6.
Yeah,
it might end like at 10 instead of 12.
That's not bad.
I'll see who else is down between these guys.
Yeah.
Saturday. Is it Saturday?
Yeah.
This 27th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wait.
It's 3 days from now, man. Yeah. Today's the
24th. In the main event, we have Ronaldo Jacare Sosa versus Derek Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
They've already fought once, and Jacare beat him. I think he knocked him out, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, he beat Derek Brunson in 2012 in Strikeforce. Rousey versus Kaufman. 41 seconds, I think, of the first round. Or there was 41 seconds left. I'm not sure. I'm ripped.
Fuck me too, man. And we can take as much time as we need. It's gonna be the second time I was telling you.
Okay.
But who do you got for this one?
I think Jacare wins.
Derek Brunson is this guy, right? No, that's somebody else. That's always
Derek Brunson knocked out Machida last.
But man, that was Machida's first fight back, though, right?
Yeah, after like 2 years suspension. You want to check out Brunson's record real quick?
Yeah, I'll see it.
I've seen him fight.
But I think I'm kind of rocking with Jacare.
Yeah, so Brunson has beat Lyoto Machida in his last fight in October. KO punches, 230. He beat Dan Kelly, old man Dan Kelly, but he lost to Silva, which I thought he won. He lost to Whitaker, which he did lose because he got knocked the fuck out. Had kicking punches. He beat Uriah Hall. He's beat Ron Canero. He's beat Sam Malvey. He's beat Ed Herman. He's beat Lorenz Larkin. He's lost to Yoel Romero. Did he beat Yoel? No, he hasn't beat Yoel. He has some good names on his record, but I think Jacare has good enough striking to not get knocked out to avoid good enough footwork to avoid the knockout, avoid this guy's shots, and get the takedown. He's got really, really good wrestling takedowns to go.
He's fucking jacked, man.
To perfectly combine with his fucking Brazil.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu, my friend.
He should win it, man.
Yeah, he should win it. I got Jacare.
I'm a Rose. Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait, not Jacare. That's fucking Souza. Or that's his nickname, Jacare?
Yeah. Ronaldo Jacare Souza.
Oh, okay.
That's
I was
it.
like, fuck. I'm like, I don't see that anywhere. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Right here.
Yeah.
So everyone calls him Jacare Ronaldo. Because there's too many Ronaldos.
A lot of fucking submissions, man.
A lot of fucking Ronaldos.
No, I'm saying, he had a shitload of submissions on his record.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. He's such a good fucking submission artist. How many does he have?
Too many.
Let's see. 14?
Damn.
Yeah, he's one of the best submission guys in the UFC. Because of his strong takedowns. He gets you down on the floor when he wants to, and then he fucks you up from top position because he'll just sweep you into his position.
More than half of his fights have been won by fucking submission.
Yep. Gotta love him. Dennis Bermudez versus Andre Fili.
That's a good one, man. Man.
Andre Touchy Fili versus Dennis the Menace Bermudez. It's gonna be a good fight.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of torn apart right now.
It's a little bit of a striker versus wrestler. Bermudez being the wrestler, Andre Fili being the striker. But Bermudez is no slouch in the striking department. I'll tell you that much.
He'll stand up and bang.
Yeah, and he's got good power. I think Andre Fili is the longer fighter, and he's got good striking. The thing is, can he avoid the takedown? I don't think he'll be able to submit Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
So Andre's lost to Calvin Kattar. He beat Arbem Lobov.
Oh shit, Kattar beat him. Decision, unanimous.
Yeah, that was his first fight in the UFC. He's lost to Yair. Let me see. Bermudez was doing really well till he got derailed by Chang Sung Gung. Remember? KO punch. No, Ricardo Lamas and Jeremy Stevens before that. See, but those are good names though. Ricardo Lamas top of the division. Stevens top of the division. Chang Sung Gung. He's got heavy hands, man. I don't know if he just caught him, but I thought he would have beat Chang Sung Gung. I thought he would have taken him down and beat him up on the floor, maybe some ground and pound, but Chang Sung Gung got him. And then Darren Elkins beat him by split decision. Darren Elkins is a beast, but that's a guy that needs to start working on his skill set as well for that upper echelon because he's just tough. He's a tough motherfucker. I got the Menace.
Bermudez?
I got the Menace Bermudez by decision. I think the takedowns are going to be the factor in this fight. And I think he's going to land more of them. Unless Andre Fili can work his striking, work the distance, because I think he's the longer fighter. I'm pretty sure.
Because I know Fili from striking.
Uh-huh.
And then exactly the same. The Menace is that he's a fucking good wrestler. This is a fucking battle of styles, man.
Gregor Galipsia, I don't know who he is, versus Jordan Rinaldi. I don't know who they are. I'm going to have to look that fight up.
Gotcha.
I've seen Frank Camacho fight. I've seen Drew Dauber fight. I'm going to check those fights out. I don't know too much about them.
Bobby Green.
to give you like a quick breakdown. I need to watch some of their fights, which is probably what I'll do tomorrow when I get out of work.
I thought fucking Lewis was fighting on this one for some reason.
It should have been, right? I thought so too. No,
Yeah.
but it's the one. I don't know where it is. Drew Dauber versus Bobby Green versus Eric Koch. I don't know why this one's not higher up on the
card.
but that was gonna be a good fight. Misard Bektik, he was beating the shit out of Elkins. Remember? Then he I don't know if he got submitted. Elkins was all bloody. He got up and was roaring.
Yep.
He's fighting Godfredo Castro. Man, Godfredo, I've seen him fight a couple of times. Is he the guy that I saw? Let's see. Yeah, so he's super wild in his striking, and he throws a bunch of wild shit. He's like I'm. You'll see if he. When we watch this fight. Versus
What color is his hair?
red. I don't know what color it is now, but like he was blonde last time I saw him fight. But Bektik is, I think, a wrestling heavy guy. Yeah, Elkins is his only loss.
Damn, that's not bad at all.
He doesn't have a lot of UFC fights. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Lucas Martins, that's someone I noticed on his record. Chas Skelly, someone I noticed on there as well. And we got a majority against him. He knocked out Martins, Russell Donay, Renee choke, and then he lost to Elkins. I'm gonna root for Bektik. I'm gonna check some more of his fights on, not the Elkins one. He was dominating that fight and then got submitted. So I'll check out the other ones. Probably the Martins fight and the Chas Kelly one. I'll go see Godfredo, but he lost to Shane Burgos, which we talked about for the last card. He lost to Shane Burgos. Unanimous decision. He wasn't landing anything. Burgos was had the better striking.
Man, he has a good record though too. He's 11-1 to get fucking this guy.
Bektik. Yeah. Oh, Godfredo's lost to Elkins as well.
Damn. Elkins got everybody's
Sam
number.
Sicilia.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right. He always pulls it out. I'm going with Bektik.
Yeah, same here. And because the other guy's fucking hair is like pink.
All right, I'll give you that one. Let's see. Quick look at the card. That's about it for now.
Yeah, I
could talk about the other guys once I get a quick look at their previous fights and their records. But maybe Nico Price, you guys would know he's 10-1, but not too much.
Fucking Pico.
Let's see. Mighty Mouse is willing to fight
Fucking Dillashaw.
Dillashaw in International Fight Week, and Cyborg is willing to fight Nunes.
On that fight card too?
I don't know about that fight card, but these are fights that might happen this year. And then fucking so DC wants to retire soon. And Dana mentioned that he wants DC versus Miocic. So we might even get Miocic versus DC. Dude, imagine 2018 because of their TV rights if they just put together these crazy fucking fights.
And
if they schedule them and be like,
Nate's coming back.
Well, when?
Nick, one of the Nick's coming back.
He was getting his shit fixed with USADA. But then we already have Ferguson versus Habib. Conor might come back this year to defend once that situation gets figured out.
It's gonna be a good year. Damn.
Tyron has to face that Colby or some bullshit.
Oh my god, I don't like the fact that he's getting it like that, man.
I don't know what's gonna go on with that unless
unless you know what, fuck it. Like you said the other time, let it happen so just Woodley can just dominate the shit out of him.
Yeah, I say let it happen just so everyone could shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and he can.
This guy's doing such a great job. Oh, he's doing the perfect thing. What? So he can get his ass kicked by fucking Woodley? Woodley's gonna piece him up.
Let Woodley. I think Woodley might try to just knock him out. Then just dominate him. He might just knock him out.
Instead of keeping his mouth shut, working on his skill set to get up there and beat Woodley, he's over here running his mouth and getting it too early. And what, he's going to just wrestle fucking Woodley? Woodley's not going to let that shit happen.
Way too early.
We have a lot of potential fucking badass fights this year in the UFC.
Which I think... It doesn't show you the next upcoming... there should be the schedule up top.
Yeah. But, like, these aren't even, like, scheduled. Those fights that I'm talking about aren't even scheduled.
They're rumored.
Like, these are, like, very highly rumored fights that probably will go on. So we got Machida versus Anders next. That's the next pay-per-view. And then February 10th, Rockhold versus Romero.
That's gonna be a good one.
Empath, Australia.
Holloway Edgar.
A dingo ain't my baby.
Damn, Poirier versus Gaethje. Oh my god.
Yeah, they just announced that not too long ago.
Woo-wee. That's gonna be nasty.
Damn, on April.
Damn. Which ones are in March? Holloway Edgar.
March. Holloway Edgar, UFC 222. That one has Stefan Struve versus Arlovsky as the co-main event, which kind of...
I gotta take a piss really quick.
What up, biatch? Let's see, and then we have February 24th, UFC 28, Stevens versus Emmett. Let's see. Any quick news, and then I'll switch topics. Al Akinta versus Paul Felder, official for Brooklyn, April 7th. Yeah, I already talked about the DJ TJ. Let's see. I think that's about it for UFC talk. I'm gonna switch subjects real quick. But first, Full Heel Podcast brought to you by... No, but you guys should go check out the Rewrites. They're my buddy's band. All of my buddies in Rewrites. Smoke Frog, Toucan, and Frank Mysterio Jr. They've all been on the podcast helping me out. They're always doing their thing, playing shows around Chicago, doing local bars, trying to get that shit up. Subscribe to their YouTube, subscribe to their Facebook page, get on that SoundCloud. You can find all the Rewrite shit on there. They're a badass Chicago local band. Like I said, they're all my buddies. They always come and help me out with the podcast. And check them out. Try it out. And let's switch gears a little bit, Jamie. We're going to switch to WWE this week. This Monday was the Raw 25th anniversary.
Yep. I can't believe it's 25 years. It's fucking nuts.
How old were you when the first Raw you saw?
5.
5?
Well, no, the first one I seen, if I was 5 when the first one came out.
I was 4, so yeah.
I probably seen my first Monday Night Raw. Probably when I was like, I want to say like 9 or 10. Somewhere around there. Sounds about right.
I don't remember what would be my first Monday Night Raw. But I do remember moments of Monday Night Raw that would be my first recollections of it.
It's gonna, man. I have some complaints about it.
What's your first memory? What's your first memory of Raw?
Fuck.
If you can remember, I'll give you mine if you want.
Man, I can't. Oh,
you want me to give you mine while you think of one?
Yeah.
My first memories of Raw are 1, 2, 3 Kid moonsaulting off the top rope onto Razor Ramon and pinning him for the... And I don't even know if this is on Raw.
I think this is
when I remember that feud, that whole feud. I'm not sure if that was even on Raw. But that's what I remember around that era.
I remember Yokozuna on
Yokozuna,
Raw.
a lot of that, yeah.
I remember that.
Yokozuna was on the first Raw.
Yeah, no, I didn't see the first Raw, but I remember him being on Raw. Because he was so big. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm like, this is big. I never seen a guy that big. What else? One of the ones that stands out to me from Raw is when Kane got introduced. The first time Kane got introduced.
Was it a pay-per-view, you fucking bitch?
Was it a pay-per-view?
Yeah, it was at they had a Hell in a Cell in your house.
Gotcha.
It was it was in your house, and it was the first ever Hell in a Cell. I forget what it was.
Damn.
But Vince McMahon was commentating.
Yeah, so the main one.
It's Kane! It's Kane! It's Kane!
I can't remember just Yokozuna, just seeing him because he was so fucking massive.
Yeah, called your ass out, biatch.
What? Fuck, man, I'm ripped and shit.
No, but the only reason I kind of knew was because
you like recently seen it.
Year I did that pay-per-view where Kane came out because it was the first cage match and they were doing a cage match, so I went back and watched the first cage match ever, which was Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker in the first cage match. Pretty much, Shawn was a guest referee for Undertaker, Bret Hart. Sean hated Brett. Brett hated Sean. Sean went for a chair shot against Brett. Brett ducked. Sean hit Taker. Brett pinned Taker and was staring Sean right in the face as Sean counted 1, 2, 3 super slow, like pissed because he didn't want Brett to win, but he had hit Taker with it, and that's when chair shots were chair shots.
Yeah,
when they were like concussions, whatever.
CTE, we never heard of it.
Yeah, I don't know what that shit is. Fuck it, whatever. Hit me 3 times, boom. But he hits Taker, gets the pin, and like he's pissed because now Bret Hart's the champion, which leads to the first Hell in a Cell, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker.
And then introduction to Kane.
And then, so then the match is going on, and then everything goes off, and then the fire comes on, and then everything goes red, and then Kane's coming out with Paul Bearer, and it had been teased. It was being teased. Paul Bearer
was cutting a bunch of promos and shit.
He's like, your brother Kane is real. He's alive.
It's stupid.
He's alive. And then fucking Undertaker was shocked.
Bam.
And
Round 25.
Kane came out and did. I don't know how I got to that. Oh yeah, our first memories of Raw, right?
Mm-hmm. Yokozuna.
Mine was Razor Ramon 1, 2, 3 Kid feud.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that actual
and
memory
Big
of
Daddy
him
Cool Diesel.
Oh yeah, dude, Big Daddy Cool Diesel back in the day.
Fuck yeah.
You guys don't remember Kevin Nash's first gimmick?
That's what I remember. I'm trying to remember back.
Doink.
Shawn Michaels with the gloves.
Doink the Clown.
That's damn. I remember more from pay-per-views than actual Raw. For like the gimmicky matches. But yeah, I want to say that I'm closing my eyes trying to remember what I can think of. That's about it for now.
What'd you think about yesterday's Raw 25?
Yesterday's?
Or 2 days ago, sorry.
It was alright. I just didn't like the fact that in the Brooklyn one and like the original one, they had like it was gimmicky, man.
I had a lot that I did not like.
Mm-hmm.
So it was funny. Some guy at work asked me, he's like, "So what do you think's gonna right before? Cause,
yeah,
I'm at work the day of.
Yeah,
he's like, "What do you think's gonna? Are you excited for today?" And I'm like, "To tell you the truth, I think there's too many ingredients in this."
And they don't know how to work with their time.
I think I'm like they added too many ingredients to this recipe. They have enough time, but there's too many cooks with too many ideas, and it's just too much. They're extra as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing too much. And that was my idea going in, and that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
They had too much, and they got excited, and they're like, "Gadoof!" They fucking shot their load. Too early.
Oh man, yeah. It could have been a lot.
So,
man, they should have just let us fucking do it.
Yeah.
So book the whole fucking 3 hours.
So it started off with Shane coming out and Vince coming out, and Stephanie and Shane out there, and then Vince comes out and they congratulate him, give him a plaque, and he's pissed. But then the glass breaks.
And everybody knows that classic song.
The glass breaks because he's like, I built this. He's like, I built this all on my own, by myself.
This fucking Vince is stupid.
And then he
got a lot smaller than when he was juicing.
Yeah, well, he's like fucking 70, dude. So then the glass breaks and he comes, and then Stone Cold comes out. Stone Cold. And pretty much, he's super scared about getting stunned. He's like, I'm old, bro. He's like, don't fucking stun me. He's like, Shane, he's in his prime. Get him. And Stone Cold fucking pretends to be his friend and stuns Shane. And then he stuns Vince after he has a beer with him. And then he stuns Shane again before he leaves.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that part.
Twice.
I fucking left because I had to fucking go upstairs for something. Mm-hmm. And after he stunned Vince, I'm like, oh, of course, because he stunned Shane already. But I didn't know he did it again.
See, that was awesome. But you know what I didn't like? He didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's true.
He said 0. He didn't say, give me a hell yeah. He didn't say Austin 316. He didn't say what? Anything. He didn't say nothing.
That's true. He didn't do any of his classic lines.
He could have said congratulations and then stunned them and then left. I would have been happy with that. The weird thing is he said 0. Nothing. To me, that was kind of weird. I don't know why. Should have said something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm gonna bring up the actual card so I can go. So I can go moment by moment so we can fucking break this shit down. Okay, that was the Austin moment. And then Asuka, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Mickey James. They have a triple threat versus. This was a dumb match. It was kind of a Royal Rumble prelude to like, hey, let's get all the girls out there.
Like a promo match.
Yeah, let's get as many girls as we can out there in a 3-on-3, or was it 3-on-3? 3-on-3 with a manager and manager since Paige can't wrestle right now since she's hurt. So they had her and Mickey James be managers, one on each side, and then they have the match, and it winds up outside, and it winds up, I forget who, Sasha Banks, I think, landed the bank statement on Alicia Fox because everyone was rumbling outside and being like all crazy outside. Like I said, it was too much. And then after the win, Asuka starts eliminating her own team. And she beats the fuck out of them and then dances in the ring. Maybe shades of Royal Rumble. Maybe Asuka wins.
Ronda.
She's not even on the roster, bro.
Neither were the Hardys when they came out last year in WrestleMania. Neither was AJ. Oh, no. AJ already had rumors of them signing them. Well, yeah, there'd been rumors of them signing Ronda already, too, anyways. Yeah. So fuck, suck a dick, bitch.
Whip that shit out. How? The Undertaker returned to Raw this week. I don't know what that means.
Nothing.
Is he going to wrestle again?
No, they better not.
Because he's digging holes and taking souls.
No,
he kind of left it vague out there. Kind of like...
Don't, man. No.
Yeah, I don't want to see him.
No. So somebody can fucking win over him again?
I want to be able to say I saw him at that Chicago Raw on his last run. And I got to be in the building when The Undertaker came out on his last run to WrestleMania. Even if he lost to Roman, I still got to see him in the same building with the fog and everything and the lights dim and he comes out.
How dope was it?
It's fucking sick.
And that's when they were still using pyrotechnics.
Yeah. And so the thing is, they the 2 times that Raw had been there, they had teased it.
Damn.
They had dun dun and it was dark and shit and then this man came out. I was like, fucking shit. And I forgot what the other time was, but then this time he finally came out. And then Brock was there too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, I don't know what that means. Hopefully he doesn't come back at Royal Rumble. Hopefully he doesn't come back at WrestleMania. Just stay retired, bro. I liked seeing him at the 25th anniversary, but that was the 25th anniversary.
That's it. I don't want to see him no more, not to fucking be mad at him.
I love The Undertaker, but no disrespect. Please stay retired.
Mm-hmm.
The Miz defeats Roman Reigns to become the new Intercontinental Champion. What do you think about that, Jamie? What?
The Miz is good at holding the IC champ. And now that happened, it's going to be either Roman Reigns from Raw that wins the Royal Rumble or those 3 that we mentioned from SmackDown.
Exactly, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I was going to say. And I like Roman Reigns as Intercontinental Champion, and I like The Miz. But the thing is, I don't know if this was executed right. And
I like The Miz being the IC champ.
But to me, this execution exactly, it leads me to believe that now Roman Reigns is probably going to win the Royal Rumble. So you guys can set up Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, which has been talked about since fucking last year. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
What's that bullshit? Because Roman Reigns didn't even win last year's Royal Rumble?
I believe so.
I forgot who won.
I think so.
He won the Rock one. That wasn't last year, though. I can check.
No, when The Rock and Stone Cold came out, that one.
Let me bring up the fucking Royal Rumble. Nope, I
think it was Roman.
Has he already won it more than once in his career?
I'm not impressed by your performance.
Let's see. God damn it! What is it? I didn't put 2018.
Oh, yeah, that show previous Royal Rumble winners, man. Damn, that's some good shit. What do you feel about Enzo?
Oh, talk about that real quick while I find this stupid shit.
So, supposedly, he had rape allegations that he knew he was being investigated for and never told the WWE. And they found out. So, they suspended him really quick. Within 24 hours, they released him. So, with the whole Me Too shit, they don't want to get none of that thrown their way. So, they had to act swift and quickly, don't you think?
Yeah.
They had no choice but to do it, dude.
Yeah.
You're not gonna play around with that shit. They don't want that to hit fucking. They're gonna get a lot of backlash if that hits them. Like,
and so here's the thing, and you kind of get WWE's point on why they did it. So Enzo Amore is like you said, he's being accused of rape, but the girl's like, I was on weed, I was on meth, I was on this.
Wasn't
so the only defense that Enzo Amore is gonna be able to have is, well, we were all on meth, we were all. And the WWE's gonna be like, "What the fuck? You were all methed out. You were all doing this shit. All of you guys were all drunk. Yeah. You guys were all doing that stuff. Like, it's still fucked up."
Yeah.
I don't know how she goes to, like... I don't know how she's gonna win that case. I'm not saying she's right. I'm not saying she's wrong. But if she's saying she was methed out, she was coked out, and she was fucking whatever, all this other shit... Like, she was on, like, 3 different drugs. It's fucking crazy. But, they all were, apparently. So, the WWE is just like, you know what? Fuck it. You didn't tell us shit. You didn't tell us about the investigation. We're just, you're fired. You're fired.
Why? They're not going to play around with it at all, man. Yeah. That was a wrong time for him to get that... accusation put against him, and right now is the wrong time.
Well, even this guy hasn't been fired, right?
Who?
Rich Swann. I think he's just been suspended.
For what? What did he do?
Something with his girl.
Oh.
Like domestic violence.
Gotcha. That's a little bit different than accused of rape.
Yeah. And an investigation to it, yeah.
Did you find out who won last year?
Randy Orton, apparently.
Damn.
Triple H the year before, and Roman Reigns the year before that.
Okay. Damn. Randy Orton, Triple H, Roman Reigns.
Didn't remember that.
So they're not going to have Randy Orton win again. I can see Roman Reigns winning it this time. And fighting who? Braun Strowman?
Brock.
They've
been trying to set it up since last year. Well, not yeah, they've been setting it up since last year. They've been talking about it since last year, dude.
Okay. For WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Man, you know, they better have Brock win if they fight in WrestleMania.
So, no, it'll be Roman. They want to give him like a moment. Especially having Brock year-to-year champion. They want to give him that moment where he takes it off of Brock. Imagine that's what they want to do.
Yeah, fuck.
And then you have Brock come fight Ngannou.
Yeah. White said he can see it happening. Like, see Brock coming back. He said.
Yeah, so Miz is 8-time Intercontinental Champion. The only person to have more Intercontinental Championships than The Miz right now is Y2J, baby.
With how many?
9.
9? Damn.
One behind him, I think.
She can do it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. No one cares about the Peep Show. I don't.
Nope.
Bray Wyatt defeats Woken Matt Hardy. That was a quick match, kind of a squash match, in my opinion. I don't know why they're doing that to Matt. I think they could do a good storyline between these two now that they have Woken Matt Hardy or Broken Matt Hardy, where if he's woken right now, we can have a storyline where Bray breaks Matt Hardy and he's become Broken Matt Hardy, or it could be awesome, dude. You bring back Jeff Hardy as Brother Nero, joined forces with Bray Wyatt, and he's Brother Nero, the traitor. You've betrayed me. They become champions, tag team champions.
Damn.
You have them further their career, and they come beat up Matt. And you have Matt win. You have Matt try to make a singles career as Broken Matt.
Yeah.
And they fuck him over every time as Woken Matt till he becomes Broken Matt. And then he joins the...
should copyright this right now because they're going to fucking...
Whatever. And they become like the Broken Wyatts.
Yeah, or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. I like that. Or have Sister Abigail come and do some crazy shit against the Hardys. Maybe
Maybe not. We'll see.
Ronda Rousey's gonna be Sister Abigail.
That'd be funny as hell.
Damn.
John Cena and Elias were in the ring, and John Cena was like, "Let's go," and he took off his things, and nothing happened.
You see Elias and Chris Jericho in the backstage area?
Oh, you see the pop that Jericho got?
No.
Dude, you didn't hear the fucking crowd? Dude, the crowd went crazy.
Yeah?
He even, like, they didn't talk for a second, and they were backstage, and he acknowledged it. He kind of looked to the side and smiled. And he's like, yeah. And then he turned back to Elias, and then they started talking.
Damn.
We're not getting the same Jericho that we got in New Japan, though. That was kind of
No.
that was a rated R Jericho. We can't get that in WWE, but he's still super popular with, you just made the list.
Yeah. But imagine him and Elias teaming up.
We'll see.
Hey, Cesaro and Sheamus worked.
Yeah. I like Elias. Maybe we can get him in the Continental Championship. I like him as a heel. As a solo heel. Stop trying to fuck with Elias, bro. Walk with Elias. Alright? Let's see. Heath Slater and Rhino versus Titus Worldwide.
That was dumb.
Yep. Again, on the 25th anniversary of Raw. Kind of fucking stupid to do.
Yep. Rhino. Come on, man.
You know, nothing against Rhino and Slater, but this is the 25th anniversary of Raw. On a regular Raw, okay, but not on the 25th anniversary.
Imagine if they would have had Stone Cold versus Undertaker.
Nah, they're too old. Stone Cold kind of looked in shape, though. And then we had a Too Sweet moment in Massachusetts, or whatever. No, Massachusetts. The Manhattan Center. That's where they had...
Yeah, I didn't expect the Bullet Club to come out.
Yeah, well, that was awesome. So we had...
Oh, you seen the picture I sent you too, right?
We had Triple H. We had HHH. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Fuck.
The New Age Outlaws,
Yeah.
X-Pac, the bad guy.
Yeah, sorry.
HBK.
HHH, Terrorizing, and then we had Shawn Michaels. You don't know him as Terrorizing, right?
Oh, yeah, when he was in fucking...
WCW, yeah.
That was his name.
Then we had HBK. They came out first, and they're like, well, it's not a party unless we get these guys here. And then, boom, the New Age. Oh, you didn't know? The Outlaws come out. And then they're like, well, we didn't come alone. And then they fucking signal for Xbox to come.
When they were chanting the 1, 2, 3 kid, he got
that
emotional.
was so awesome.
He got emotional.
That was awesome, though.
You saw that, though?
I got a little emotional.
Yeah.
I got a little emotional when I saw that because he got out there and he got the mic and he was about to talk. And they're like, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And he had to put down the mic and kind of like get it together for a second.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Shit.
Yeah.
They remember me. He's like, they remember me.
Hell
they
yeah,
like
dude.
me.
Yeah.
And I think that's what X-Pac has always looked for.
Yeah, like
you
the
know?
acceptance.
He's always been the side character. It
Yeah.
sucks for him because he's always like, except when he was 1, 2, 3 kid.
Yeah.
But then he became part of
He was a badass cruiserweight, man. He was a badass fucking cruiserweight.
Yeah.
He was just a badass wrestler. He was fucking athletic as fuck. But yeah, I'm looking at him right there over there.
Yeah, I have an Xbox with the European title. I have
But-
3 DX members. I need to get the other ones.
But yeah, he got emotional, man. It was awesome though. It was awesome. And who else was? Yeah,
Then he
Scott
called
Hall.
out Scott Hall, and then they had to go to commercials on his walkout because he was super slow. Poor Hall. He's my favorite wrestler.
he's all drugged up though, man.
He came out to Razor Ramon.
Cut a quick promo.
His song, yeah, and then they gave him the mic, and he's like, "Hey, yo," and he's like, "What do you say?"
It's not a party without the bad guy.
Yeah, it's not a party without the bad guy. And then
And
the
this
Bullet
is a-
Club came out, so you're
Yeah,
like,
he's like, there's a too sweet moment.
yeah,
And
there's a two. There's
Triple H said it.
there's-
It's a too sweet moment. And
yeah, and then you hear the Bullet Club music.
because he said
or-
DX is gonna be still be part of the Raw, which means they're passing the torch,
Yeah.
basically to the Bullet Club.
Yeah, but you heard Finn Balor's music, and they come out, and they all do the too sweet moment. And what sucks, they had a lot of good moments, but they ruined a lot of shit, man. Why have the Revival come out and job to them in 2 seconds? They came out and beat them like in 2 minutes.
And everybody hit their finishers.
Yeah, and then everyone hit their finisher on them. I know they want to get their shit in, but like,
They
you
could've
kind of
done that
squashed one
better,
of the
man.
really, really good tag teams they have.
Yeah. It would have been cool if they would have came out like against the Usos somehow or something like that, because they were the other Raw.
You should, if they were gonna do that, you have to have
Sheamus.
you have to have a shitty tag team. Slater and Rhino. That's where you have Slater and Rhino. Not against Titus O'Neil and them. You have Titus O'Neil and or you have Titus O'Neil and whatever Apollo Crews against a really like two good guys,
Sheamus and Cesaro.
It's something like or two older guys, like because you could have done the two sweet guys.
APA, no APA against
exactly something like that.
That would have been awesome to see.
But no, you have moments like this where you have the club versus the revival, and you have the revival jobbing to the club. While you had the club jobbing forever, and the only reason now that you're behind the club is because now they've joined forces with Finn Balor.
Yeah. Which
I thought they should have done for a while now.
Yeah, since they did the trade, man.
Yeah.
Since they did the trade, I wanted them to do that.
Let's see, Jamie. Let's see. Where do I go from here? Brother. Let's see. Brock, Strowman, and Kane brawled. It was stupid.
Didn't I tell you it was going to happen, too?
Yeah,
They're going to fuck up all these whack-ass lumberjacks they have outside.
All right, Jamie. The Royal Rumble's this weekend, right?
Yep.
Are you going to come over and watch it? Nope, you're not invited, bitch.
I'm pretty sure, but I'll let you know for sure Saturday.
All right, I'm taking away the invitation. You're done. Are you coming over Saturday?
Yeah,
I need Saturday, you for Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday for sure. Sunday, I'm still got to
Hey, you know what? I'll let you know about Sunday on Saturday. Just so you don't come Sunday and not Saturday. Oh, because I need you on Saturday, bitch.
No, Saturday for sure I'll be here.
So I can record.
Yeah.
But
the Royal Rumble Sunday.
The Royal Rumble Sunday. Who's your lock? Who's your pick? I'll give you two. Or let's see. Three picks each. We can pick the same ones.
Nah, fuck that. I got Roman Reigns. I only have three picks for SmackDown.
One? Oh, 3 picks. You want?
Yeah.
You want the roster?
No, I already know. Roman Reigns for Raw. That's it.
Mm-hmm. You get 2 more. That's it.
2 more?
Yeah.
All right.
Wise picks, bro.
They're not gonna have Randy Orton because he won it last year.
Yeah. It was very rare. He's out of there.
It's gonna be Jinder Mahal, and if not them two, somebody like us. Somebody they just signed or like a special signee they have, like a special person. Almost as if AJ won it last year. Something like that. Or somebody not on the current roster. Yeah.
I got Roman. I have to go with Cena somehow. That's 2 from Raw, though. I don't think anyone should win it from Raw, though. Because they're going to...
They can set that up.
They're going to set up Roman versus fucking Brock, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Roman's going to win it. I don't think Shinsuke Nakamura wins it.
Nope. Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn shouldn't be in it. Randy Orton shouldn't win it because he won it last year.
Yep. Who else from SmackDown can you see winning it? To headline for their WrestleMania.
Do they give it to Finn? No, he's not fighting Brock. Give it to Finn and he fights AJ? He just chooses to go to SmackDown?
No, they can't do that. They're not going to break up the Bullet Club for that. They're not going to break it up.
Why not form after Finn wins the title, form the AJ and Finn Club? No, those are 2 main eventers to put them in a fucking tag team.
So who do you got for SmackDown then?
Well, 2-2. Let's say it then. 2-2. So Cena's Raw, right?
Yeah.
So I got Cena and Roman on Raw, and then I'll say, let's see, for fucking SmackDown. Let me look at the roster real quick.
It's gonna be Jinder Mahal, man.
Jinder Mahal, you think?
Yep.
Who else do you got from SmackDown? Because I didn't give you that many. Or
Randy Orton, but I don't know. I remember I said I thought he won last year, and you're like, no, he didn't.
He did.
I know, but I think before you seen that he actually did, you didn't believe it. For some reason.
No, I didn't. I didn't think Randy Orton won.
I didn't think it was that soon.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
List of personnel.
And it's divided by companies too.
At SmackDown, let's see. Aiden English not winning it. AJ Styles is a champion. Baron Corbin.
No.
I hope he doesn't win it.
Bobby Roode, no.
So he's not winning it. Big E doesn't win it. Bobby Roode is a U.S. champion. He doesn't win it.
I'm glad he won.
Yeah, I'm glad he's U.S. champion. Chad Gable doesn't win it. Chris Jericho's not. I don't know if he
Nate?
enters the Rumble. I
Dolph?
think he's coming. He's gonna have a fight with Naito or Naito in Japan, so that's not happening. Dolph? No. Dolph, maybe. What if Dolph comes back and wins the fucking Royal Rumble somehow?
As the heel Dolph?
Heel Dolph, yeah. Epico Cologne's not winning. Fandango's not winning. Harper, well, he's good, but he's not winning. He's in a tag team. They're building that tag team up. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, tag team champions, not winning. Jinder Mahal, boom, that's a SmackDown guy that could win.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens is already fighting for the title. He's not winning. Kofi Kingston, man, not winning. Connor, nope. Mojo, no. Ah, dude, I hope Mojo doesn't win. Primo Colon, nope. Randy Orton won it last year, nope. Rowan, he's in a tag team, nope. Rusev,
No.
They kind of built him. They haven't built him up. He's kind of
Weak on there.
yeah. They fucked with his character too much. Shinsuke, I don't know, man.
Do that, no. I'm telling you, the only possible logical one
From SmackDown is Jinder Mahal. Yep. And if I had to pick someone else, Shinsuke Nakamura.
All right, bitch.
No,
out of current roster person you think might win it from SmackDown and sign on to them? Because I think they might just...
I don't know if they do
It's
that.
a possibility, though. But who would they sign that would fucking come in and win? That's what I'm trying to think
For
of.
SmackDown to go to WrestleMania to fight AJ?
No, for Raw.
Dude, what if Kenny Omega comes out, wins, and fights AJ at SmackDown? He's like, I want you.
My God.
Because he's like, I already kicked your ass in fucking New Japan. I kicked you out of the Bullet Club. I want that title.
Damn. But you would hear
Not
rumors of
gonna happen.
Kenny Omega
Not
signing.
gonna happen.
They would they'd be all over that. They'd be like, oh, he's at WWE stuff.
That's just like my wet dream.
That'd
That's
be
just me in
fucking
bed,
nuts.
like, good doof.
That's awesome, though. That's a crazy one. That'd be fucking dope.
Women. We can let's wrap it up with the women's
Ronda Rousey.
Royal Rumble winner.
Yep,
I'll
right.
give you 2 and 2.
All right, Ronda Rousey and
Is she a Raw or SmackDown?
Raw.
Well, if she wins, is she going to Raw or is she going to SmackDown?
She's going to Raw. She's going to
Okay,
Raw.
so that's your one Raw pick. Who's your second Raw pick? Wait, where are the women?
What's her name? Asuka.
Asuka?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
And
I got Asuka.
Okay.
And my second, I'll give you my Raw pick and then we'll do SmackDown. My second Raw pick, to win the first ever Royal Rumble for Raw. Fuck. I know Asuka or Bailey. But I don't think it's gonna be Bailey. I think it's Asuka if anything. But I don't know anyone else that would win. Mandy Rose? I don't think so. Maybe you bring up someone from NXT, but there's no one popular enough. They're not bringing up an Ember Moon unless she loses the night before, which is quite possible.
So yeah,
Actually, what if they bring in Ember Moon and she wins?
That'd be pretty.
But she's an NXT pick. I'm using it for my Raw pick.
Right. So
she'll
that's
go
your
on-
second Raw pick. She's not
Here
gonna
we go.
She's not gonna
Here
go to
we go.
SmackDown, dude.
Here we go.
She's not going to SmackDown.
Here we go. All right. Asuka or my surprise entrant would be Ember Moon winning and then being like, hey, bitch, you remember you beating my ass all over NXT and I never beat you and I never got a chance. Well, I did get a chance, but I never got like a rematch chance, a second chance that you won on one and I got injured and you left. Well, now's my chance. At WrestleMania, Ember Moon versus Asuka.
Possibly.
They put on a badass match. They'll put on a crazy match. I've already seen it. I want to see it again. Put it in. Do it.
That's what she said.
Yeah. And then let's see SmackDown. Who do you got for SmackDown, bro?
Flair.
Is Charlotte in it? She's champion. Are the champions in it?
I don't know, but if if she's champion, then she can't win it. Then
Yeah, right.
All right, I'm gonna go with. Fuck. Not Becky Lynch. Fuck. This one's a hard one, man. Not Lana. Carmella.
I'm using Ronda Rousey as my pick for SmackDown because if she wins, I think she's gonna challenge
Flair.
Charlotte.
Man, yeah, because I maybe Becky Lynch, but I don't know. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards against other
Yeah,
than
it's the first ever. They want to make it
Yeah.
epic, so that's why I'm going Ronda for this side.
for SmackDown. They're not going to sign her to Raw, though, man. They're going to fuck it up somehow. I'm going to go with Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
You got two. Well, you call it one already? No, that's one, right?
Yep, just Ronda and Becky Lynch. That's it.
You using it for SmackDown too, Ronda?
Yeah,
Damn,
So
you got Ronda 2 times.
Yeah, I got Ronda 2 times, and then I got Asuka and Becky Lynch. So it's Becky Lynch, Asuka, Ronda.
There's really no one I could see on SmackDown winning it besides like a surprise entrant of Ronda Rousey. And I don't think anyone gets called up from NXT.
Excuse me.
All right, I'm going to use another surprise entrant from NXT for my SmackDown pick. No, not Ember Moon. Nikki Cross. I really like Nikki Cross. They've never given her a championship. It would be awesome if she came up from... She's the girl from Sanity. The crazy chick. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the one that hangs around with the
Sanity.
fucking... Yeah, the fucking rip-offs of Mad Max.
Did you ever call them rip-offs ever again, bitch?
The rip-offs of Mad Max.
But, maybe her. I'll use her as my pick just because I don't like anyone else. And I think she would have a better chance than these girls. All right, Jamie. Thanks a lot for coming.
Yeah, man. Even though it was on short notice, I was prepared because I seen everything that we talked about.
Yeah, I hit you up. I'm like, hey, let's do a podcast. You're like, what are we going to talk about? I'm like, you fucking idiot. Like, there's a match there's a fight card we just saw. There's a fight
I
card
was in the
coming
middle
up.
of work. That's why, man.
I'm like, Raw 25 just happened. I'm like, we talk about wrestling. Royal Rumbles this weekend. And we can look up at UFC News, and I can just get really high, and we can talk about whatever I want. So, we can talk about life next time. Like, what's the meaning of life? Like, I don't know.
We're fucking ripped.
Any...
Last
it's
words,
funny,
final thoughts.
Yeah, it's funny on Average Joe's. Jeff always hits me up. Shout outs to Average Joe's and Jeff and Ryan. But he always hits me up. He's like, so what are your final thoughts? And I always think of stuff, but I always forget them. Because we talk about MMA the whole time, and I'm always focused on MMA, that I always forget it, and I never think about it, and I never write it down. What are your final thoughts about anything?
Enzo Amore fucked up big time.
Yeah, he fucked up.
He had a lot of potential in that cruiserweight division.
Yeah, don't hide shit. Don't hide it.
Yeah, that's about it. Don't hide shit.
Mm-hmm.
They would have probably worked with him if he did fucking tell him when he found out, exactly when he found out.
Yeah.
He fucked up. Oh, yeah, and I'm rewatching Breaking Bad for like the 7th time again.
Hey. All right, everyone, thanks for listening. Subscribe, leave a like, drop some comments, join the group. That really helps out the show. Rate and review on iTunes if you're listening to this. Rating and reviewing really helps out a bunch on iTunes, and it really helps out the show. I'd appreciate it a lot. I love all you guys. You guys are all part of my donkey stable. And I'm the original donkey. Donkeytron. Peace.
Deuces.